good afternoon. My name is Jennifer Ramirez. I will talking about the exercise from 5 to 14. Chapter number 5. 5.1. Bright sentencing describe the work of the specialist is each branch of medicine. Look at be opposite to the herpes. Dermatologists are dermatologists specialized in diseases of the skin. Rheumatology are rheumatologists specialists in the diseases of the joints. Traumatology are traumatologists specialists in accident and the emergency medicine. Pediatrics are pediatricians especially in diseases affecting children. Obstetrics or obstetrician obstetrician specialists in managing pregnancy. 5.2. Complete the table with words from A, B, and C, opposite and related false. Put a extra make in front of the extra syllable is in each word. The first one has been done for you. Verb, noun person, noun activity of thing. Specialist, specialty, specialty. Practice, practitioner, practice. Cancer, consultation, accept, assistant, assistance. Graduate, graduation, graduation. Qualify, no activity qualification. Form, preposition and C opposite that can be used to make word combination with the words in the verb. Then use the current form of the word to complete the sentences. Pathology, especially in the diagnostic diseases, through examining cell tissue. Pediatrician must enjoy working with children. An oncologist is interested in the diagnosis and treatment of the cancer. And psychiatrist must go to counseling. A neurologist must neurosurgeon must go with her hand. Make a word combination. Use a word from each verb. The word can be used to it. Get up. A, B, and C opposite to the herpes. Consulting route general practitioner, general practice, group practice, hair center, internal medicine, surgical specialist. Chapter number 6. Simple 1. And make a word combination using a word from each word. Look at A, B, and C opposite to help you. Associate, specialized, and how officer, on call, provisional diagnosis, read your picture, row. See part 2. Match the description and 1-5 with the job title A-E. Look at A and B opposite to help you. Dr. Graham has been a pediatrician to each year and is responsible for treating the children. Admirer to work system. Consulting. Dr. Stewart has who started the second year of the foundation program. HR is that Dr. Singh has started in training as a surgeon, especially registered. Dr. Phillips has graduated and is working in a large hospital in Birmingham. PRHO or how officer. 5. Dr. Miriam is in charge of the medical staff in the Birmingham Hospital, medical director. C.3. Are the following statement true or false? Find reason for you and in A, B, and C opposite. A medical graduate become registered 2 years after graduation. 4. 2. The system of training doctor in Britain is called the Foundation Program. True. Number 2. The name senior house officer is no longer used every time. False. Number 4. The cancer is issuing the first doctor to see new patient. False. Number 5. When working in chi, a doctor take a tour to be on call. False. C. Part 1. Complete the test and PRHO. Describe her job. Look at A, B, and C opposite to help you. When I head to the work, The first day I thought is that the house officer who was on Dory Dory. The last cheer chest to find out in that there have been any new emission. I generally see the char nurses. He tells me in there is anything that needs to be done urgently, such as intravenous lines to put or taking down. Later in the morning, I share any new patient. We basically involve taking a story. On Tuesday and Friday morning, the consulting does her was raw, and I had to make sure I am completing up to date on her patient. After that, there are usually log on things to do, like writing or request from for blue test, and so on. In the afternoon, I had to prepare for any patient work, how are to be discharged the new day. They are usually happy to be going home, and then of course there are the lecture and tutoring and in the training program on Monday and Wednesday. Chapter number 7. 7.1. Complete sentence and look up A, B, and C opposite to the help. So 1. How specializing in the delivering baby is a midwife. 2. Someone who is qualified to assist nursing is a clinical support worker. And number 3, someone who is not qualified but is able to assist nursing in the nursing auxiliary. And number 4, a nursing who has qualified is a staff nursing. And number 5, a nursing who specialization is hair promotion is a hair visitor. Number 6, a nursing who look after a was is a chair nurse. And number 7, a nurse who work in the community in a district nurse. Someone who ensure the work telephone is a work call. 7.2. Make a word combination using a word or phrase from each word. Look at the opposite to the help. Cater of a procedure. Change addressing. Change the temperature. Heat and injection. Remover suture. 7.3. Complete sentence with the correct grammatical from the of fear, and a supportive brain can is deepness and lazy to prefer. Number two, diocese of the pancreas was a performed last March. Number three, in the patient condition the deteriorate a la, paradomy should be performed. Is a diagnosis meningitis superior a lumbar puncture must be performed. Number five, last year we performed a randomized double by star 7.4. Complete the sentences with the correct grammatical form of the career of. I know number one. I know intend to carry out a lodging story. Unfortunately, fee property the control threat have been carried out so far. Number three, a number of staff have been carried out recently to look at this question. A right chemiocolectomy was carried out and the patient made a full recovery. Number five, the procedure can be carried out in the emergency department. Chapter number 8. 8.1 Making word combination using a word from each word. Look at A, B, C, and D opposite to the harpy. Ambulance technician, artificial limb, club foot, contact lens, hair professional, intraocular pressure, occupational therapist, social worker. 8.2 Which allied hair professional claim best hair the following people? Look at A, B, C, and D opposite to the harpy. Number one, a joint Emery woman who has just had a baby, social worker. Number two, a woman who's having difficulty use her right eye following a fracture, physiotherapist. Number three, someone who's need glass, optician. Number four, an elderly woman who has had a below knee amputation procedure. Number 5, a man just house whose wife has Alzheimer's disease social working. Number 6, a man with a vulgar finger facial or he feet curiopedes. Excuse me. So, A, but 3. Complete the test. Look and A and C opposite to the herpes. A productive work with patient of our age, a member of a clinic team by a large hospital. The patient may need a practice prosthesis as the reason on accident or amputation following a disease such as diabetes, alternate delivery. They may have been born without limb. Orthopedists work alongside doctors, nurses, physiotherapists, and occupational therapists to help the people under their care. The being possible rehabilitation. Their main aim is to enable the patient to lead a normal fine life at work and leisure. And orthopedists offer work in a clinic or part of a patient survey and also visit other centers to provide a service for people with special needs. And next, they deal with people of all ages. For instance, children who had cerebral palsy may require split to hear 10 words and may older people need especially the child to correct deformities. If damage any part on the human skeleton may require some form of orthosis. The orthosis may then need to reposition to body or to relieve pain. Chapter number 9. 9.1. Complete the table with words from A, B, and C opposite. Put a extreme man in front of the extra symbol in each word. The first one has been done for you. Verb now. Image, a mission. As a man. Teacher, operate, operation. Refer, referral. Treatment. And 9.2. Making word combination use a word from each bird. Look at C opposite to the herpio. Accurately ear as a main unit. On Dory, referral liver, variant less. 9.3. Which hospital department will be most appropriate for the following patient? Look at A, B, and C opposite to the herpio. A woman in the diabetic coma, intensive care unit, ICU. Number 2, a patient whose use radical protestomy, high dependent urine. And number 3, a patient 2 is to have a skilled lesion remover day surgery unit. Number 4, a man with a foreign body in his eye, gynecology, emergency. And number 5, a woman with a twin abortion, accident and emergency. 5, 9, both for complete the extra form and information leaflet to patient. Look at A, B, and C opposite to the herpio. Information the outpatient, a patient. And when ward arrive at the hospital, patient the reception house will welcome you. Can you there and direct you to the where are. The leisure of your visit will depend on the treatment for you going to have. You may need to have some tests such as X-ray, which could mean going to another department, or you may be referred to the other professional such as a physiotherapist, dietitian. You may need to revisit the clinic. If staff at the clinic want to see you again, another appointment with the agent for you. If you need to be admitted to the hospital for more treatment, either as an inpatient or 4-day surgery, you will be told when this likely to happen. If you don't know, need further treatment, you will be discharged to your GPS care. Chapter number 10. 10.1. Complete the sentence. Look at A opposite to the herpio. Children over cities and people with some chronic disease do not have to pay prescription charges in the UK. Number 2, patient with mobility problem may the unable to go out. They are has bowed. Number 3, the average GP appointment then minute long. Number 4, a locum is someone who's taken the place of a staff member who is on leave. Care also working hour in the canon of our dream. 10.2, make word combination using a word phrase from a book. One word can be used twice. Look at A and B opposite to the happy. Change dressing, make an appointment, making home visit, refer major surgery, refer a patient, run a clinic, supervise staff, taking messages. And 10.3, we member of a practicing word responsible for each on the following. Look at B opposite to the happy. Run a clinic for pregnant women. My wife teaching a patient how the strengthen his broken legs. Lead physiotherapist. That in the GP can note that a patient can come to the her appointment reception. Running a clinic for people who want to look by practitioners. Nurses. Number 5, visiting a patient who has a just restart home after the hernia operation. District nurses. And number 6, carrying out checkup on children in part the neighborhood health visitor. And number 7, organizing cover for the asset doctor practice manager. And 10, part 4, complete the diary for Dr. Stuart Afternoon. Look at A and C opposite to the happy. 1.002 2.00 p.m. practicing meeting over sandwich loud. And 2.00 to 4.00 p.m. afternoon surgery. And 20-10-minute appointment. 4.00 and to 4.20 p.m. coffee break. And 4.20 to 5.00 p.m. check with reception manager their home visit and repeat practitioner case. And 5.00 to 6.00 p.m. paperwork, AG, referrals, and security card to security card, text, telephone calls, the patient, private medical examination. C. 00 p.m. Phones, iPhones, with switched on service. Chapter number 11, 11.1. MAP is activity to the state of medical education in the UK, even a opposite. Daisy Kedawar undergraduate, keeping along of surgical provision of abide on their perform postgraduate. Number 3, working for 4 months in accident and emergency to experience in the specialty foundation programs. Number 4, taking a 4-week attachment in obstetrics and gynecology undergraduates. Number 5, taking an online course in research development and cardiovascular disease, continue professional development. 11.2. Complete the sentence. Look at B and C opposite to the help you. Just before the final year, students have the chair to chest to K and alighting in hospital of the child anywhere in the world. Number 2, problem-based learning contrasts with approach where each subject is taught separately. Number 3, the daily lectures are often interactive with regular opportunity for the student to ask questions. Number 4, a clinical assessment student learn how the treat and manage patients. Number 5, students select module and can be a topic from outside medicine, such as foreign language. Number 6, dissection in cadaver is an important part to the anatomy component. Number 7, the medical HR in the university in Bath is one of the oldest in the UK. Number 8, she is a consulting at the Royal, one of the leading pediatric hair especially in the country. Number 9, the Royal College of Surgeons is inverse they from fitting on 5. See, fitting on 5. Number 10, we have a seminar at where we discuss topic in a small group with our lecture. And 11.3, match it and chat activity to one of the components in the undergraduate course described in B and C opposite. Number 1. Julie spent 6 weeks working in a smart hospital in the Himalaya of Bercy, Aladdin. Number 2. A group of students discussed together in the possible research for abdominal pain after meal in an office for year old for 14-year-old. May problem-based learning PLP. Number 3. A small group of students treat the primary are viewed in a cadaver dissection. Number 4. Although spin among working in the pediatric ward in the local hospital clinical attachment. Number 5. Amy learned how to get from an elderly patient clinical school. Number 6. Human chose to study travel medicine in the 4th year. Student select module. Chapter 12. 21. Complete the phrasing with words from the book. Two phrases can be complete in 2 different ways. Look at A and B opposite to help you. 1. Demonstrating completing or how to do something. Number 2. Supervise a training being ensure the successful complete training. Number 3. Provide a course or training program as a teacher. Number 4. Taking a course or training programs is a student. Number 5. A set program and computing. Number 2. What way to part of the sentence? Look at A, B, and C opposite to help you. And found 1 is doctor D. In the 5th year on the foundation program. Number 2. A demonstration in anatomy teacher age was teaching this section. Number 3. A clinical training of concert fish will provide training during period of different clinical. Number 4. A supervisor and consult B. Responsible for the training program of a training. Number 5. A medical school is G. Part of the university responsible for medical education. Number 6. A placement C. A period spent as a training in a hospital or the general practice. Number 7. A college is a body of especially responsible for delivering an attachment training in the specialty. Number 8. A fellow is a specialty what has reading the teacher level in their specialty. Number 3. Breathe in following the qualification on the doctor and surgeon Look at C opposite to the herpio. Mr. A H Ion M B C H B Fair R C C S F U R C S I Bachelor of Medicine, Bachelor of Surgeon, Fellow in the Royal College of Surgeons on the England, Fellow of the Royal College of the Surgeon of Ireland. Number 2, and Dr. C. Doyle B. Met Asai and B. M. OCP, Bachelor of Medical Science, Doctor of Medicine, member of the Royal College and Physical. Number 3, Ms. A.E. English and BBS Field or CS, Bachelor of Medicine, Bachelor of Surgeon, Fellow in the Royal College of Surgeons. Number 4, Dr. E. Meriwether, BM, ND, VRCP, Bachelor of Medicine, Doctor of Medicine, Fellow in the Royal College of Physical. Chapter number 13. 13.1. Working on registration with me, yes, Doctor obtain. Look A opposite to the herpio. 1. A newly qualified Spanish doctor. Provisional registration. Number 2. Newly qualified career doctor. Military registration. And number 3, a doctor who has successfully completed in the field foundation year F1 full registration, and years of who have successfully completed the foundation program and gained certificate of completion of training offer several specialist registration for specialist registration. And number 2, reading the abbreviation in Word, looking up A, B, and C opposite to the herpio. Any doctor who wants to work in the UK must register with the GNC, General Medical Council. Number 2, some overseas doctors must pass the PLAB test before they can register. Professional and Linguist Examination Board. Number 3, Part 2 of the test consisting of OSCE, Objective Structured Clinical Examination. Number 4, in the any emergencies, remember the ABC protocol: airway, breathing, circulation. Number 5, before you can obtain special registration, you must have CC type certificate of the completion of training. 20.3. Complete the test. Look at A, B, C opposite to the review. My name is Musa and I come from Yemen. I came to UK about 2 years ago. After graduating, because Yemen exam the EEA. I call only on time limited registration with the GNC at first. It was very difficult for me to obtain on playing the foundation program. Although I speak good English, I had to take the PLAB test to show what I could work safely in the UK. If I had to hint some about to other candidates, it would be that a canceling station. You should simply memorize and say the phases. It's better to really think about what you read say to the author and have the intonation right. After completing my year clinical training, I was able to obtain full registration, but I found it difficult to have an SHO post in my chosen especially. Pediatry is a pediatry. A hospital now have demonstrated in a suitable candidate from the EEA. Boys, I have completed a second foundation year. I thought of time and this time we will allow me to proceed, especially registration with the GNC, an important step of the road to becoming a pediatric consultant.